Did Selena make her Instagram account private all because of a huge teddy bear?
Okay, that's kind of true. It's kind of false. It's kind of maybe. We're not sure. But we are breaking it down right now on Rumor Patrol.
Jocelyn, I love a good teddy bear. I had a Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh my gosh, Teddy Ruxpin. What a 80s throwback.
Wait, is that the one where you put the tape in?
Yeah, and he talks to you. I don't think that exists anymore because technology is far supreme.
Missing out, kids.
Teddy bears are still around.
Yeah, apparently on Selena Gomez's floor. Tell me all about it.
Okay, so here's the situation. As you guys know, Selena was named Billboard's Woman of the Year, which I think she totally deserves. Not only has she been putting out incredible music this year and really growing as an artist, she's also been through something in regards to her health, and she's managed to rise above it all. So here's the situation. They had the huge event. She walked the carpet last week. There was some great press. She looked fantastic. Cut to the magazine article actually coming out, and this is when the drama struck. So the article said this, and I quote, "There's a 5-foot teddy bear sprawled across the kitchen floor in Selena Gomez's North Hollywood home. I know, says Gomez, rolling her eyes, acknowledging that the stuffed animal doesn't quite blend with the trio of armchairs nestled in the inviting marble accented nook. It was a gift, and at first I thought, this is so ridiculous, I can't wait to give it away to another person." Then the interviewer basically said Selena hadn't let go of the bear quite yet. So let's just paint the picture. We're in Selena Gomez's kitchen nook.
Oh, thanks
We're
for
about
inviting
to have
me.
some tea. Her place is gorgeously decorated, and then you see a huge teddy bear, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I know, it's kind of silly. It was a gift. I meant to get rid of it, blah, blah, blah." So Selena Gomez posted this quote on her Instagram account, and she was actually her Instagram stories, and she was notably very upset about it. She said this about that quote: "Never will I let another human guess my words ever again or invite them in my home. That is so hurtful. The most ridiculous part of that is no one knowing my heart when I say things." So here's the thing. Selena was very upset about what this person is saying. She said about this teddy bear, which seems like kind of like a big reaction for a stuffed animal. But of course, what are we asking? Who's the stuffed animal from?
Yeah, there has to be so much more to the story. And I would think if I gave Selena Gomez this teddy bear, because we don't know how long ago she got it or anything, if I gave her this teddy bear, the thing that would bother me with what she said is, it was a gift, and at first I thought, this is so ridiculous, I can't wait until I give it away to another person.
Exactly. So you'd be like, "Oh, I got this for you because I care about you, and you don't like it, and you just want to give it to someone else." Plus, I mean, when someone gives you a gift, you're always like, "Thank you so much, I love it, it's so cute."
Yeah.
Unless you're like, "This is ridiculous, I'm gonna give it away." Then that makes sense, but clearly this struck a chord, so immediately people were like, maybe it was a gift from Justin, maybe it was an old gift from the weekend. I mean, who knows, you guys? Maybe it was a gift from a friend when she was going through her health crisis. We really don't know, but we do know that it upset her because she privatized her Instagram account. I mean, kind of. She has 130 million followers, so it wasn't totally private, but she shut down the account after kind of going on like this mini rant, or really just being honest.
And then a couple of days before, didn't she say something about like she wants to be left alone? And there's just a lot going on.
There is a lot going on, and I think it's got to be really hard for someone like her who's so gracefully been in the limelight for so many years, whether it's as a solo artist or an actress or in these very high-profile relationships she's been in. And I think the idea of her being alone, sadly, even if that's something she wants, I honestly don't know how she would achieve that at this point, because she's just hit this level of stardom that's kind of like bigger than anyone else on the planet.
Yeah.
But some of the fans out there did tweet out. One fan wrote, quote, "The person that gifted her that teddy bear is really important to Selena. Must have read the interview and got mad at Selena for treating it like something to get rid of. That's the only explanation." Another fan theorized this: Selena may just be mad about the teddy part. I mean, we don't know who gave her that bear. And in the article, they said she can't wait to give it away, which obviously didn't say so. She's pissed they would portray her like that. And we do know that she's a very like sweet, sensitive person.
Right.
So I can see why this would hurt her. I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, and you know, we don't know when they put this stuff in the article, who's to say that those are her exact words? Like sometimes I feel like when you're in her house, maybe he wasn't writing everything down. He wasn't recording, he was like paraphrasing, like, oh.
Which is not something you're supposed to do. And I will say this, Billboard is a very reputable outlet. I do think they're one of the better music publications out there. So that's kind of why I find this like concerning, troubling, confusing. And when you are a print journalist, which we're not, when you go to interview someone, you don't start the interview until you start recording. You always have a recorder, whether it's on your iPhone or it's an external device. So the understanding is that until you actually start the interview, you've not started the interview. So some people are theorizing also that this little chat about the bear happened prior to taping, which would make it feel very like, oh, I can't trust you. Like you're gonna like start saying stuff that I said off the record, which is not okay, journalistically at least.
There's seriously so many questions, but I don't know. I do feel for her, like you said, with the whole thing about being alone and then dealing with this, because it almost seems as if she can't catch a break, but at the same time, like you said, because she is arguably one of the most famous people in the world, there is no escape.
But she still is a person, honestly, and so I think it sucks to feel like you've been taken advantage of, especially in your own home, which I think is like makes me feel sick thinking about that, because I think we've all, I mean, I know I have at certain points invited people into my house who then turned out to be just not good people. And so I think that I totally understand where she's coming from, but is it true that Selena Gomez made her Instagram account private because of a teddy bear?
Well,
True. Click that box over on the left to find out if T Swift is feuding with Adele.
Or click to the right to see if Trader Joe's is really pushing Riverdale drugs.